Hello everyone, I am Rutuja from BA Part 3rd Vivekananda College, Kolhapur. Now we are going to see Rasa Theory and types of rasa. Let's start with literary theory of India. Literary theory of India is quite old as much as ancient India. Bharat is known as first pioneer of the literary theory in Indian literary tradition. Bharat belongs to the 2nd century BC. He wrote Natya Shastra, in which is the source text of many literary theories. It deals with the theory of rasa that has been interpreted in various ways by different philosophers and literary scholars during next century. Bharat is philosopher of Kavya Shastra. His Natya Shastra is regarded as major text of Indian Kavya Shastra. So let's know about Natya Shastra. The Natya Shastra of Bharata is the principal work of dramatic theory encompassing dance and music in classical India. The date of its composition is often controversial in the Sanskrit history of literature. It is agreed that Bharat belonged to the 2nd BC and some believes that he belongs to the 2nd AC. Natya Shastra is scientific illustration of drama and its representation. The nature of drama, origin and objective of drama, language structure, technique, character, type and dialogue writing of drama are some points which are included in the Natya Shastra. Natya Shastra also deals with fourfold acting like Arya, Angika, Vachik and Satvik. These fourfold objectives deals with actor, selection of character, director, hero, the committee of judge and successive performance. And as we know, it deals with the theory of rasa. So let's know about rasa theory. The word rasa is closely related to the development of Indian culture and literature. It is used in different fields of human life. Precisely, Bharat views that rasa is a kind of sentiment, and the audiences gets the sentiment from piece of creative object. The realization of rasa gets from a particular Sthaibhav. According to him, Sthaibhav means permanent emotion transforms into a rasa means aesthetic pleasure. Okay, so the rasa theorists accept bhava as significant principle of poetry means kavya and explain the aspects contained to it. The bhava are classified into two parts according to rasa theory: sthayi bhav and sanchari bhav. Sthayi bhav develops gradually and slowly. It remains in the heart for long time, but sanchari bhav came on surface within a moment, lightening, and it becomes invisible after a few moments. There are lots of opinion about number of rasa. Natya Shastra includes 8 rasa, and many of the scholars agree that ninth rasa is added by Abhinav Gupta. Here, he highlights the Shanta rasa as ninth rasa. Okay, so now we are going to see these 9 rasas. फर्स्ट इज एरोटिक सेंटिमेंट ज्यालाच शांत रस म्हटलं जातं. इट अरायझेस फ्रॉम द स्थायी भाव ऑफ लव. इट रिप्रेझेंट्स लव, beauty, attractiveness, and devotion. For example, Nar Narayan and Radha Krishna's painting. And light green color indicates erotic sentiment. Okay, second one is pathetic sentiment, ज्यालाच करुणा रस म्हटलं जातं. The स्थायी भाव of pathetic sentiment is grave. It is pleasurable as it has the power to meet the human heart. It represents sadness, compassion, pity, or grief. For example, Rama's tragic grief after exiling Sita to forest is an excellent example of pathetic sentiment, and white color indicates karunaras or pathetic sentiment. Third one is कॉमिक सेंटिमेंट ज्याला हास्यरस म्हटलं जातं. The century bhav of hasya rasa or comic sentiment are dissimulation, indolence, sleep, jealousy, etc. The intention of hasya rasa should not be wrongful. It should be not desire to harm someone but make it laugh and feel happy. According to Bharat, the vibhav of hasya rasa are funny, comic dress, vulgarity, awkward gestures, and comic dialogue, etc. For example, Ravana's laughter and white color represent comic sentiment. Fourth one is furious sentiment, ज्याला रुद्र रस म्हटलं जातं. The स्थायी भाव of Rudra is anger. The rasa is related to arrogant and angry state of mind. Example Shiva's Tandav and Mahakali. Red color represent furious sentiment. Fifth one is heroic, ज्यालाच वीर रस म्हटलं जातं. The स्थायी भाव of वीर rasa is उत्साह. In Veer Rasam, character is full of enthusiasm and brave, and at the same time, it has the power of decision to decide what is right and wrong. For example, when Hanuman burns Lanka and Ram defeats Ravan on the battlefield, yellow and red are indicates heroic sentiment. Sixth one is टेरिबल सेंटिमेंट ज्याला भयानक रस असं म्हटलं जातं. द रस कॉल्ड भयानक हॅज फिअर ॲज इट्स permanent emotion, स्थायी भाव. It represents horror or terror, fear, and anxiety. For example, characters of giant and monster. Black color represent terrible sentiment. Seventh one is Odious sentiment, ज्याला बिभत्स रस म्हटलं जातं. The permanent emotion or the स्थायी भाव of the रस बिभत्स is disgust or repulsiveness. It arises from such vibhav as discussing, hearing, or seeing what is ugly, unpleasant, unclear, and undesired. For example, a person on battlefield in the state of anger is drinking the blood of human, creates the mood of the repulsiveness. Okay, and the blue indicates odious sentiment. नेक्स्ट वन इज मार्वलस सेंटिमेंट ज्यालाच अद्भुत रस म्हटलं जातं. द पर्मनंट इमोशन और स्थायी भाव ऑफ द अद्भुत रस is wonder. It represents wonder, mystery, and curiosity. For example, character of Sri Ram and miracle also. Yellow indicates marvelous sentiment. And last one is relaxation sentiment, ज्याला शांत रस असं म्हटलं जातं. As it suggests, the state of calm is involved in shantarasa. The स्थायी भाव of shantarasa deals to moksha. It represents peace and serenity. For example, Om chanting. Om chanting makes us feel calm and meditation also. And white indicate Shantarasa. Okay, so let's move toward on conclusion. The Sanskrit word rasa has many meaning, including emotion, mood, and feeling. We find the nine rasa in literature, theatre, and dance. Dancers use their entire bodies to enact various rasa. Musicians strive to generate the right mood to uplift, calm, excite, or sadden the audience. Writer and poets play with the rasa in stories about romance, tragedy, and extraordinary matters. We leave the theatre smiling or gloomy according to the main rasa of the drama. Just as life without rasa is incomplete, literature or film without rasa in proper proportion is deficient. So, yes, thank you so much.